Normally I try to like put this thing on a tripod and set it up and everything, but I'm tired, I don't care. Just got back from the first day of school. I did not do a lot of recording there because, you know, it's the first day of school, you're just trying to get your bearings, you don't know what people are going to think of the camera. I don't know, I just didn't do it. I did bring the camera with me and I found something interesting which is going to be on the end of this video, so yay for that. First two classes that I had were anatomy and physiology, which by the way, if you follow me on Twitter, then you heard me complaining about this last night. This is my anatomy and physiology book right here. It's like, God, it's like 15 pounds and this is the little workbook that goes with it. It's really huge. I wish that it was an ebook because then I'd just get it on Kindle and I'd have it on my laptop and I wouldn't have to worry. My art appreciation class was like an hour after that, so you know, it's not too big of a deal. It's only like that big and it's not a hardback book. It came with a little study guide. It actually has like the pictures that are in the book and space on the side to write stuff in, so seriously guys, don't buy from the bookstore unless you've checked online to make sure that you're getting the cheapest price and the best deal. Because the people that I was like around, they were like, what is this thing? And I was like, it's the thing that came with the book, the study guide or whatever, that helps you to take notes on the slides that the professor shows you. And they're like, we didn't get that. And I was like, well, I didn't buy from the bookstore. And they're like, ugh. And then I told them the price that I paid for it, which was like $100 less than the actual bookstore, so it was like, oh my gosh. There are a few exceptions, like certain places have better college bookstores than others, but for my money, I'm going online and looking up the ISBN number and checking out where I can buy it and how cheap I can get it. Anatomy and physiology is going to be interesting. I can see that I'm going to have to put a lot of work into that class, which I kind of guess that's kind of as it should be. The human body is really complex and all its functions and everything, so of course I'm going to need to figure out everything. As for art appreciation, that one's a lot more fun because the teacher encourages discussion and we had an interesting discussion about how corn controls people and grass seduces people into cutting it so that there's only grass and no trees. How flowers seduce bees and the bees think that they're getting the best end of the deal but the flower's really making the bee do all the work. It was an interesting class. It was a lot of fun and he encourages people to talk, so I like those types of classes. Overall, first day was really, really awesome. I'm tired, but it was good, and I can see I'm gonna have to do a lot of work on some of them. Tomorrow is world religions. This is like the most diverse schedule that I've ever had. I've got world religions on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 11, I think. On Monday, I have my photography class, I did not realize, is at 6 o'clock in the evening, and it lasts until 8:50. Oh my. On Tuesday I have an A&P Anatomy Physiology lab at 9:30 or 9 or something like that. And it lasts until like 11:20 and then I have 11:30 Anatomy and Physiology where we have a lecture. The A&P lab is more about your own pace. Like if you get in and you learn what you need to learn and then you get out, then you're done. But if it takes you longer, then you have longer to do. After that is art appreciation. Wednesday I have medical terminology along with world religions, but I don't have photography. And then Friday I have just world religions. So it's going to be an interesting mix-up. Excited because tomorrow is Thundercats Friday, and excited even more because next week I'm going on a little trip. Yay! Anyway, here's the thing that the professor was telling us about in art appreciation. So yeah, here it is. So our professor in art appreciation said something about the thing that's going on. I think I see what he means. The thing that's going on down here in the auditorium, that we had to check it out because we haven't lived if we haven't seen it, so yeah. Oh gosh, this is gonna be interesting. You can hear it from here. What in the actual... Oh my... What the... Okay, so evidently there's fake owls and speakers that do random screeching and beepings. This is cool though, I've never been down to here before. So it's interesting to see it up close. Was this meant to scare owls away? Attract? I don't know the purpose. What's going on here? I'm leaving before they start screaming again. I take that kind of personally.